What a way to kick off Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month.
My parents were immigrants from Taiwan, and coming over here, they kind of vowed to give my older brother and I opportunities that they never had. They always loved sports. My dad loved basketball. My mom loved track and field. Never had the opportunity to do that, and so when we were here, my brother and I really were given the opportunity and chance to pursue sports, which was an absolute passion of mine, and to be able to take it all the way to the Olympic stage, it's just been a dream life. It's truly an honor to receive such a community leadership award. I'm here also with a very accomplished group of athletes, some familiar faces in Xiao and Scout, who also sit on the LA 28 Athlete Commission with myself.
It's really important. I think that oftentimes we are a group of people that have been somewhat forgotten in terms of just our contributions and how important it is, but the representation that we exhibit, what that means, and not only for the city, but just for the greater community.
Here in Los Angeles, we have an amazing, incredibly unique opportunity with the upcoming LA 28 Paralympic Games, the first Paralympic Games that the city will host. To lead by example.
I was born in Nanjing, China, where as an infant I was involved in a burn and lost my right leg. And shortly after that, I was placed in an orphanage where I lived for the next 7 years. And I came to America through adoption. Grew up in a really small town in northern Michigan, but it was what brought me to Los Angeles was I went to college at UCLA, the greatest university on earth. And it was at UCLA that I discovered the Paralympics and started competing in track and field, and started my journey of the Paralympic Games, competing in the 100 and 200 meters.
And now I have the honor of recognizing this year's cover artist, Jian Lee, for the city's official 2026 AANHPI Heritage Month calendar and cultural guide. Based here in the creative landscape of Los Angeles, Jian Lee is a distinguished artist and educator. Her artistic journey began as a teenager, discovering her passion for drawing comics to share amongst her peers.
The painting that we'll unveil today, it's called Salton Sea, and it's inspired by my camping trip with my family to Salton Sea.
Now our next honoree is Yun Xiao Gong, is one of the top Paralympic shooters in the world and a standout competitor for Team USA. He is a World Championship gold medalist, a Pan American Games medalist, and a Paralympic silver medalist, earning that podium finish in Paris in the P3 mixed 25-meter pistol event. Now let's give it up for Yun Xiao Gong.
I thank you for this honor. It's beyond my words for what this community can offer. I carry both places with me in every World Cup and every Paralympics I medal. I promise.
Mr. Chan-Ho Park is not simply one of the greatest Korean athletes of his generation. He is a true pioneer whose legacy changed the face of professional sports. Big round of applause for Dodger legend, Chan-Ho Park.
When I became the first Korean-born player to reach Major League Baseball, I was the only Asian player at the time. I often joked that I didn't just need a good fastball, I also needed a good translator.
Aloy Lele, it's such a joy and such an honor to be here with you guys. My grandfather was a white man from Oklahoma. My father is a Korean man born in Seoul, South Korea. My grandmother is a Tongan woman from Holongatongatapu in the South Pacific Islands, which is also where I grew up. Meaning that I'm the perfect walking social experiment because I am quite literally Asian American and Pacific Islander.
I moved to LA 5-ish years ago, and when I got here, there weren't many Pacific Islanders around. So just like to be recognized by the city is an amazing thing, but it's not only a recognition that recognizes me, it's also just the people that got me here, my village and where I come from as well.